Allan Weisselberg was criminally charged today in a 15-count indictment that alleges criminal tax fraud, conspiracy, and falsifying business records, as well as grand larceny for failing to pay taxes on large sums of money. Well, the chart is green, but the situation seems to be red, very red, and so is the astrology. Just a quick glance picks up 6 planets in Leo, and that is in fact the heart of the trouble. The Saturn-Uranus square traveling through the sky in 2021 is opposing some of those planets in the middle of Leo, at least Mercury, Pluto, and Saturn, as well as possibly the Moon if he is born on the earlier side, and then in 2022 it will work on Venus and the Sun, as well as possibly the Moon if he should be born later in the day. Add Jupiter into the 2022 pressure, since it'll get the square, and by the time Saturn leaves the pressure zone and we approach the spring of 2023, Uranus takes over for the next 2 years and squares the late Leo planets until 2025. Meanwhile, in 2021, that same transit in Uranus is already putting pressure on those earlier Leo planets by squaring from Taurus. In other words, this is a very dangerous astrological situation because it is both intense and long-lasting. And we have to add transiting Neptune, which at birth is part of a T-square, thereby making it a planet that is looking for scalps when it transits, and will be squaring natal Uranus during 2022 and 2023, an aspect that seldom amounts to anything positive. Notice that as the indictments came down today, Saturn is opposing Mars, with both making a T-square to transiting Uranus, and in so doing, catching his natal Saturn, Pluto, and Leo conjunction pretty hard by square and opposition. Also, the Sun and Moon are in a square today that catches the natal Neptune by squaring it and opposing it. Very symbolic and very troublesome. From what I hear, this guy says he's not going to flip on his crooked boss, but as his astrologer, I would tell him this isn't going to end anytime soon, and my sense is the nature of the problem is serious and very threatening. Allan's last name seems very suitable depending on how you pronounce it. One way turns him into a wise guy, the other way into a weasel. I'll let you decide. I've posted videos on this guy back in March and then again in May. Please check those if you want to learn where I thought things might be headed. The respective links are listed in the description of this video.